A new exhibit at the Museum of Contemporary Art showcases the work of an Iraqi-born artist who uses technology to create art that addresses political issues. WGN's Sean Lewis has that story.
When you look through the eyes of an artist, new perspectives can take shape.
This is our camera.
It's a perspective formed a world away for Wafaa Bilal.
It's like homecoming.
His latest exhibit, called Indulge Me, here at the Museum of Contemporary Art Chicago, is in many respects a retrospective of his fascinating career.
The gun started going off.
He made a name for himself in 2007.
You start hearing the sound very much.
During a month-long interactive live art installation set in Chicago, where people from around the world were invited to remotely aim a paintball gun at Bilal and shoot.
I got shot 65,000 times from 128 countries, and I had 80 million hits on the website. But the most important thing, 3,000 pages of chat room, people talk to each other, so it changed how I saw art.
It was inspired in some part by his brother being killed by a missile strike in 2004 in their hometown in Iraq. The scene is part of this exhibit that puts a target on the evolution of his art over 20 years, blending technology with antiquity.
It's really a homecoming for Wafaa. That piece really launched the artist's career.
The exhibit's curator tells me it grabbed the attention of the art world and others.
It speaks about the experience of being an Iraqi in the United States, the experience of being a political refugee.
From pictures taken every minute by a camera he once had surgically installed on the back of his head, to a video game that drew the ire of government officials.
Every one of them carved from a monolithic stone.
And this statue, a lamassu, an ancient guardian from Mesopotamia. Bilal used science to weave the statue's image into the DNA of a single grain of wheat.
And when you take this to the lab, you pull the DNA, you reverse engineer, and you get the image of the lamassu.
For real?
For real. It is safe from the enemy. It is invisible to the enemy, but it is accessible to generation to come to remember who they are. That's why any enemy attack another culture, they go for the cultural production and the cultural icon first. A lot of it is art and art production.
His next project is headed to space.
This is a replica.
This tiny bust of former Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein, of whom so much of his art is critical, will be put into low Earth orbit with a camera.
And it's going to tremble and send us selfies for about 12 months until gravity pulls it and turns into dust. A symbolic ending to a dictator and an era of oppression.
It's not political art, he says, but art addressing politics.
A lot of times culture is erased. A lot of times it's written by the people that are not from that culture. And so one of the things that we're trying to do is platform artists so that they can tell their own histories.
At a time where politics, he believes, are playing an ever louder role in all of our lives.
I want them to feel the urgency of the moment, what we are having in United States, and not to give up the freedom. It is in danger right now.
At the Museum of Contemporary Art Chicago, Sean Lewis, WGN News.